where the locals of that country have like sort of an image of the English people where they think we're lazy and don't bother to learn their language. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Right.
So
Okay.
like, let's say Dan, if I came to your country and I
Mm.
didn't speak Danish, do you think is there already like that sort of view on the English people that we can't be bothered to learn any other language? Do they think like do European countries have like a collective thought that we think we're a bit lazy?
I mean, I don't. I mean, I can't expect you to come here and try and learn Danish, honestly, because that's such a niche language, you know.
Right.
It's not a lot of people speaking it. It's not really. It's a hard, I think it's a hard language to learn probably. So it's not like we expect it from you to even try, honestly. But I mean, I don't know. It depends on the language. I feel like if you wanted to live in another country, let's say you wanted to like actually move to France or Spain, like one of the big countries with big languages, I feel like it should be expected of you to try to give it a try to learn it.
Yep.
Um, but but if you're just visiting, I mean, I think it depends on the language. Because in Denmark, it's as I said, there's not a lot of people. It's very niche, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's expected of you at all.
Because it's different for us because if someone comes to our country and they can't speak the language, there's quite a lot of racism towards that person because they're like, you'll see a lot of comments and stuff online where people are like, oh, you're coming to our country but you can't speak our own language. Why are you here?
Yeah,
But I
I don't
didn't.
I don't think it's that bad here. No.
Okay. But I know for like you said, the bigger countries like Spain and France, if we try and go over there and we can't really speak the language, we do get looked down upon as
Yeah, maybe.
lazy. I think that's sort of. I feel like the European countries think we are sort of a lazy nation
I
in that
think it's more.
aspect.
I think it's like they like to sort of mock us in a way because I think it's just they enjoy the irony that whenever. So if a Spanish family went to the UK and couldn't speak English, then they people would probably be like, "Oh, I can't understand you. Why are you speaking Spanish?" But then as soon as we come to Spain and we can't speak any Spanish, they're kind of just like, "Oh, look at these guys. Look at these fools. They can't speak a word of Spanish. They come here on holiday and they can't do anything." I feel like sometimes it's not necessarily just like just people being horrible. It's just sort of being in that, just sort of almost enjoying the fact that they've got sort of this power of this conversation. I might take the
Right.
mick out of you a little bit. Might be like, oh, silly English people don't know a word of Spanish, that kind of thing, because they've got that language barrier that they can hide behind.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I think it depends on where in the country you go as well. If you go into like the capital cities, big cities, they're gonna be like a bit more forgiving maybe because they're a bit more in touch maybe. But if you go to some local cities like with no tourism or anything, they're not gonna probably not gonna understand English and they're gonna expect you to speak their language.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.